So I'm getting ready to frame the roofs for this house on the second floor. And you can see all the fascia lines up. And what you can't see is that I have 5 different pitches. So here's how I figure out how to get all the fascias to line up with 5 different pitches. I've got 6 3/4, 5, 3.5, 3, and 2.5. They all radiate from the tip of the trim. So I start by drawing the 3 layers of trim in this instance. Here's my soffit framing. They're big overhangs. It's a 2'6" overhang. So drive a nail there. Come over to here. I made a little cut to hook my tape on. So you can do one of those things. You do a 2'6" run by whatever your rise is, or by whatever your pitch is, get you the rise. You mark each one of those out. Then you take a straight edge, butt it against the nail, over to wherever your tick mark is. Lay all those out. Then you offset it with a chunk of 2x12. I'm not going to do that because it's only 2x12, but you get the idea. And that gives you where it would cross the inside of the wall in each instance. And then you square that across, and that gives you your bird's mouth. And from there, it's easy. They told me on the prints that the 5'12" pitch, which is the one I'm doing right here, the top of the wall is 8'5". So then all I have to do is measure from there to there to figure out that the 6 3/4 12 pitch has to be, that wall has to be 8'9½". The 3.5 pitch, that wall has to be 8'1", and then the other two, this one's 5 3/8 below the 8'5", and this one's 6 3/4 below the 8'5". So I started with the 5'12" pitch. I knew that top of wall was 8'5", and I worked above and below from there. And again, it all radiates from this point, from the tip of the trim, which has to be the same. You don't do it from the framing. Definitely go from the tip of the trim and lock it up. It's pretty easy from there.